guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a ball game, take advantage of your practice reps.
Ready, ready, ready! Hut, go! Got it? Ready, ready! Ready, ready! Hut, hut! Down! 15, set, go! Let's go now, let's go now! Set, hut!
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! 60 out block. Topper! Let's go!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The numbers on the ground for Martin a week ago. He was creeping up toward 200 yards, thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
He'll run it. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Containing him is becoming a bit...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Darren Lee in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. Nowhere to go here. He lost lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. This quarterback now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. This will be caught by Brown. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Martin, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll give to Martin here out of the gun. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Wilson gives Oakland a veteran option at tight end. Remember, they had Jared Cook last year. He's now in New Orleans. But Wilson, 5 years in Seattle, then 1 in Detroit before the native of Windsor, Canada, signed with Oakland back in March. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's there. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. So we have reached touchdown. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25.
Ready. Check. 53. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Martin, and he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Ready. 8, read.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Out of the gun now on third down. They're able to locate Wilson. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. They'll set up a throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. They'll look to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his... Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Martin. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Back to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Good start to this. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Escaping the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That time Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st down, Martin. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Anthony Hitchens, 2nd in the AFC in tackles last year, there to bring him down. Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Graham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll look to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this?
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make...
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I want to know is who's ready.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Hut, go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! 60 outlaw. Ready, ready! Set, hut! 90, hut, hut! Here we go! Set, go! On the set! Set, hut!
Men, you're going to like what you see in the film room this afternoon because today was a great...
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
52 is the mark. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run on first down. Martin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Second and 6. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now back to throw. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Martin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Looking to throw.
They're making it look.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On the draw, Richard.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ron Parker. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run. Martin.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They run it again with Martin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. On 1st down, Martin. And he's got this down to the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now Carr. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Carr now to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
955. Three buck. Watch the safety.
Now Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And a 10th carry here for Martin. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 2nd down, Richard. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 16. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Martin. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Martin. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On 1st down, Martin. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, Richard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here on 2nd down now. Richard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Another tote for the workhorse, Martin. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Martin. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 9. Carr. Caught. It's Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Throwing now is Carr, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Carlson able to put this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Richard. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Past the 20. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big...
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you...